stop beefing with niggas over the internet, bruh. Like, how many times I gotta go and... I'm sorry, bruh. I know. I'm a little bit upset, right? Let me tell y'all something. So, earlier, I was on motherfucking Discord and shit. Like, I'm tired of being on Discord, low-key. Tired of Discord. Tired of the whole virtual underground scene. Alright, like, my boy Kaniki, he knows I'm tired of the virtual underground scene. Because everybody is on bullshit, and I don't get it at all. Okay, I'm trying to, like, rationalize some of this shit. And, I'm trying to make it, like, if anything, I just want to believe that not everybody is on bullshit, but everybody is on bullshit. Everybody in this virtual underground scene is on bullshit. I don't care anymore, okay? Like, all of y'all niggas are on bullshit, alright? No. I don't care. Right now, way I'm feeling, there's not a single nigga in the virtual underground scene who isn't on bullshit. There's not a single person, okay? And before you go and say, wait a minute, you're in the virtual underground scene, Dottie B. You're in the virtual underground scene. You're not on bullshit. I'm not in the virtual underground scene. I left that shit months ago. Trust me, there's nobody left in the virtual underground scene who isn't on bullshit. That's how it is. That's how it motherfucking is, bro. Ah, this shit makes me sick, okay? Alright. Hold up. Alright. Got a little heated here. Let me tell you some shit, right? Let me tell you what happened. Hold up. Alright. Let me tell you what happened. So, I go onto the Doki World Discord for, like, whatever reason I was on there. And here we go. We got BadGuy, the artist, and NatsukiN9ne beefing all of a sudden. And BadGuy talking about some, oh, NatsukiN9ne scamming people. And then NatsukiN9ne talking about some, everyone in the scene know you lame. That's why I ain't working with you. By the way, you're not getting your money back and shit. I'm like, you know what? I took the glasses on. Y'all better be scared. Listen. To BadGuy the artist and NatsukiN9ne, both of you need to shut the fuck up because you're both on bullshit. No. Did y'all hear yourselves when y'all started arguing in the Discord server? I am not crazy. I'm being honest. You are both on something to be talking about each other like this. Alright, well, look, I don't care. Y'all don't have to be friends. Okay? I don't like BadGuy myself, but come on. Scamming niggas. No, like, here's the problem, right? So, BadGuy the artist is an egotistical asshole, right? And this dude, and I got beef with him, right? Let me tell you why I got beef with BadGuy the artist. Because back in December, this was like after Final Form, well, like around the time Final Form had been finished or was being finished. Yeah, the Final Form, which is the last album of 2025. It's the album of mine that was supposed to be real successful and get me a lot of attention in the virtual underground scene, but ultimately flopped due to multiple things. One of them being DistroKid fucked it up. The album never, let's see, the light version of the album never made it to Apple Music due to some bullshit. Then, and you know, they said that the songs were at the wrong sample rate. They were not. DistroKid was just lying to get me to upgrade my membership, which I wasn't gonna do. Anyways, the full version of Final Form never made it to Apple or Spotify due to another sample rate issue. Okay, this time there was an actual sample rate issue. The sample rate was just too high. I don't know. I had to stop doing that. I know better now. Don't make the sample rate too high. It wasn't an issue in the past, but if it's going to be an issue now, don't do it. That's what I'm saying, right? Now, I tried to send Final Form Plus through DistroKid, and then they rejected the album because of the sample on Die Young. I tried to send the album again through CD Baby. They rejected for a bunch of reasons, and it was all stupid. Alright, what was I talking about? BadGuy? Back in December, he wanted me to do a song with him. Okay, he sent me an open for a song called Dance off of his Snake Eyes album, and he wanted me to do a verse. I'm like, okay, I'll do a verse. Bet that shit. Now, by the way, let me tell you this. This dude does not pay me. I get no compensation for this shit whatsoever. Alright, I mean, and let me tell you this, niggas like BadGuy are the reason why I should charge dudes. I should be charging for features. Like, dudes like him ruin it for everybody. I have to, like, I'm still not charging for features, by the way. Not yet. But people like BadGuy give me a good reason to go and charge for features. Okay, I don't charge for features because, let me tell you this, I am not about the money. I'm about the music. Okay, niggas in the virtual underground scene will never understand shit. They are never about the music. They're always about the money. They're always about the stuff that should have no value to them because it's just, it doesn't add up. Okay? No, you're supposed to make it about your music. You're supposed to make it about what you're passionate about. You're not passionate about anything but numbers. I don't fucking understand y'all. Okay? No, I don't. Y'all clearly make no sense. No, seriously. Go to my Bandcamp. Go to my Bandcamp, go to my server, go to Get Music FM and go download a free album for me if you think I'm all about the money. You think I'm all about the money? Go to Get Music FM or go to Bandcodes and download an album for free. And when I get my fucking SoulSeek working, go ahead and pirate my shit so y'all get to know I am not about the money. I'm about the music. Okay? I'm about the art. It's art. It's about art. It's not about money, it's about art. That's what I care about. Okay? I mean, I would say that's all I care about. And in this context, art is all I care about. Okay? But I do care about other things. Right? Like family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Little things in life, the retro stuff. You know what I'm saying? I care about this stuff. I do care about other things. But we're not talking about that. We gotta keep it in this context. Okay? Art. That's what I'm about. I am about art. I'm about the arts. Okay? Seriously, I'm about the arts. I singing, dancing, graphic design, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. I'm about art. Okay? I'm not about money. If I was about money, I wouldn't get very far at all. Okay? Let me tell you, niggas who do this shit for money do not get far at all. They don't get far. Okay? Anybody who does this music shit for money, they don't get far. Okay? People think they're gonna get far. People think they're gonna get far because all they care about is money and shit. You're not gonna get far. You can make a song that sounds like a hit song, and it won't be a hit song. You're not gonna get far. Spotify doesn't pay niggas, so you are not getting money if that's what all you want. No, be about the art. Anyways, BadGuy situation, right? I know I have a habit of rambling, alright? But let me try and stay focused, because I want my point to get across. BadGuy situation. This dude sends me an open back in December, and 2 days later, I send the open back, because I recorded my verse and everything. Yeah, I was quick with it. Later on, this dude is always complaining about the fact that it takes everyone who he tries to collab with, they take like a week or two to send the open back. Talking about, so if I go to McDonald's and I order a cheeseburger, do I want that cheeseburger 2 weeks after I pay for it, or do I want that cheeseburger the moment I fucking pay for it? Dude, shut up. You're not gonna get that. It's a feature. Okay? If you pay and then you send the open, if you send the open and then pay, you're not getting that shit same day. Alright? You wanna get your verse sooner? Send the open and then settle on paying on a later date. Okay? Seriously. Like, and you're unreliable, okay? Like, if you were more reliable, then dudes would trust you enough and they would do the verse without you paying. Then you just have to pay them, and you will get that shit same day because they already did it. You just have to pay them, and it's yours, and the feature and everything. Like, I got that offer a couple of times because nobody ever had to take bullshit from me. I had to take bullshit from everybody. Nobody had to take bullshit from me. And if anybody says they did, well, ask for an explanation and forward that shit to me, because I'm sure they are lying, or they're just hallucinating, AI hallucinating and shit. BadGuy sent me the open. It doesn't even take me that long to get on it. I send it back. I give them a really good verse. So I mean, it's kind of like a Lil B type of verse. You know what I'm saying? Bass God. But like, I was serious though. Like, I wasn't really playing around. I was serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really locked in on the shit. I wanted to give him a really good feature. Bam, I did that. Next thing you know, this dude was like, we'll work on something else. I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm still expecting this dude to release the song as is. You know what he doesn't do is release the song as is. He releases the song later on his Snake Eyes album. And who is featured on the song? The song is called Dance. Who is featured on it? Aya Stacks. Aya fucking Stacks, who still hasn't accepted my apology. And then I'm like, oh, can we collab or something? Let's make peace and collab and shit. Now you wanna respond to me, bitch? I am not. Oh, I know. I know I'm mad. I know I'm mad. It's because you're not gonna accept my apology. Okay, I'm still confused and hurt over the fact that you blocked me just because. I mean, it can't be about me dissing you anymore. I already apologized. I apologized so many fucking times, and you still haven't accepted it. You still haven't forgiven me. You still haven't unblocked me on Instagram. Why the fuck do you think I should collab with you? Okay? I mean, it's nothing against your music. It's against the. I'm just still hurt and confused over the fact that you won't accept my apology. You won't even. You. I mean, you could just tell me this shit is over. You can just tell me it's over. We ain't gonna worry about that no more. You could unblock me on Instagram too. No, you don't want to do any of that. You won't respond to me until I say let's do a collab. And then you ask me for money. Why the fuck do Jen Tokyo niggas keep asking for money? No, right now I'm under not a delusion. It's not a delusion because I'm not. No. This is real shit. Right now, I feel as if Jen Tokyo niggas care way too much about money. Okay? I got scammed by a Jen Tokyo nigga. Then I almost got extorted by another Jen Tokyo nigga. And then, not even after that, you got a Jen Tokyo nigga that I thought I was cool with hitting me up saying, hey, I want to collab, then charging me full price for a feature. Bitch, you know I got scammed. You know your friend scammed me. Take $30 off of the collab price and you show me, or at least try to show me some motherfucking sympathy. No, because what you're not gonna do is charge me full price for a feature after your friend scammed me. Okay? I paid $30 and I get a horrible verse. And then you're gonna charge me full price after your friend brags about scamming me? You're on some weird shit. Okay? Like, seriously, and you know, like, I don't give a fuck about Marissa Guap. I don't give a fuck about frustration. I don't give a fuck about Remy Bands. But I am still hurt over the fact that Sawakonum, who is supposed to be my homie, went and did me like that. Charged me full price after you know I got scammed. Okay? It's a whole fucking conspiracy. Okay? Like, I'm still hurt over this shit. Alright? I will admit, I'm hurt. Alright? Anyways, bruh. So, Bad Guy releases Snake Eyes, and Aya Stacks is on the song that I was supposed to be on, that I made a verse for. But Aya Stacks was on the song. And no, I never had anything against the fact that Aya Stacks was on it. Alright? What I didn't like is the fact that I wasn't on the song and I wasn't informed that I wasn't going to be on the song. Nigga never said I wasn't going to be on the song. Dude just said, oh, well, I'm not exactly feeling it. That's all you said. That's all you said. You left me under the impression that you were going to release it anyway. You should have told me you weren't going to. Stupid. And that's why I don't like Bad Guy. That's why I don't like Bad Guy. Because he went and did this. Now he complains about niggas being unreliable. He's unreliable. And then I hit him up. And I'm like, hey, well, you said you were going to release it or something. So I just want to check and see if you're getting around to doing that. Then this dude has the nerve to insult me. I was polite with him. And this nigga insulted me. And then he went and called my verse trash. My verse was not trash. That song was trash, if anything. I mean, look, who am I to go and call the song trash? I contributed to it, but I made a really good verse. Alright, I could play this shit to anybody. I could go, no, Bad Guy, before you call my verse trash, think about this. I could go to your mama's house, play your song with my verse on it, and your mom would say that my verse was good. Your mom would say that she liked my verse. Your sister would say she liked my verse. Okay? Your daughter, your son, your brother, your father, whoever the fuck is there is gonna compliment my verse over every fucking thing you did. Okay? Okay? You got that shit? Alright? Alright, you think my verse is trash? Dude, you weren't feeling my verse. I wasn't feeling any of the shit that you contributed to the song. Yet I still took the time to do a verse and get that shit back to you with haste. Rather than, okay, instead of insulting me, you should show me some appreciation. You should appreciate me for actually, like, being considerate and shit. Alright? Alright? At this point, only lesson I learned is to never be considerate with another nigga like that again. That ain't a good lesson at all, though. So, I learned it, and now I'm gonna unlearn it. Because you gotta be considerate with dudes. Bad Guy's the one who's not considerate. I was considerate, and the Bad Guy was inconsiderate. If what I learned is to be inconsiderate, I become an asshole. I am not trying to be an asshole. I'm gonna be even more considerate. Because you know something? I'm gonna be a contrast to every one of these asshole niggas. That's like, I'm gonna be a contrast. I'm gonna be doing me. Alright, I'm gonna be doing the positive shit and everything. I'm gonna be doing the real shit. I'm gonna be doing me. I'm gonna be making the kind of music that, you know, people will like really feel and stuff. And I'm not gonna be on bullcrap or anything, alright? I'm not. You better know I'm not. Like, bruh, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different from dudes who really think that they all that, and they're not all that. Let me tell you this. I am not all that, okay? I'm not all that. Sometimes I like to listen to my music and kind of feel like I'm all that, but I know I'm not all that, okay? Like, let's go and listen to Slayer's beats, right? Because y'all heard my beats on Akira Storm, like the beats that I made, and they were really good. But then I still can't figure out how the fuck Slayer does the beats that he does, you know what I'm saying? And what I really want to do is figure out how to make how to make Slayer type beats. And you know, that's something that only he can do at this point. It's like, even if I meet the dude and he teaches me how to produce like him, I'm still not going to be able to do his shit. But it's okay, because I'm still doing my shit. I'm going to be doing my shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, shouts out to Slayer. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Alright, and Slayer dropped a new EP. We bumping that shit all night, you know what I'm saying? I still got, bruh, I'm still listening to Half Blood, Bloodlux on my iPod Touch on some swag shit, you know what I'm saying? Like both discs, you know what I'm saying? It was good, so I'm still playing that shit. What time is it? But, I should probably get to sleep soon. I want to get to sleep soon. I gotta be up early and shit. But let me finish my rant. Okay. Let me get back to the rant. So, shouts out to Slayer though. Anyways, look, I know I'm not all that. I know I'm not the best. Okay? But I'm not trying to be. And I'm not putting myself under the delusion that I am when it is clear that I am not. And I mean, okay, what I meant to say is that I just know I'm not the best. I know there are people who can do something that I do, and they can do it better than me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are people who can just do it they can just do it better than me and everything. Anyone can, okay? I'm just like any other dude making music or whatever. But hey, I'm passionate. I don't let I don't let that get me down. I don't let comparisons get me down. Okay? I don't let I try not to let criticism get me down. I try to just keep doing my shit, you know what I'm saying? And something that's more than you can say about any nigga in the virtual underground scene. Okay? I mean, at this point, yeah. And who knows? I might wake up tomorrow and be thinking, you know what? I was wrong about that part. Okay, I was angry at like a couple of niggas and then took it out on everyone. Well, I'm going to have to. I think everybody should understand the shit that I'm saying. Okay? Because everybody is who tossed me away. Okay? So everybody better know that they will rule the day or whatever the fuck I need to say. Anyways, now, BadGuy has to complain about everything, okay? BadGuy's calling me trash. Dude sent me an open and didn't even try to like figure out if that was my style or whatever. It's your own fault that you didn't get a verse that you were satisfied with. It's your own fault because you didn't even try to see if that was gonna be my kind of flow or whatever. Like, you clearly didn't care enough to like actually think about what kind of an open I would do good on before sending me the open that I did, in your opinion, bad on. No, I did really good on that open, despite the fact that it might have not been the open that I would have done the best on if you sent me like a better open or something. It wasn't like you just sent me an open and you didn't even try to see if that was gonna be my kind of style or whatever. You better be lucky that some niggas are versatile. Alright? Whatever. Okay? You clearly... BadGuy the artist clearly has an issue. Okay? And by the way, people be telling me that BadGuy the artist is a pedophile. That's another reason for me to not associate with you. Actually, you being a pedophile is a reason for me to run up on you and beat your ass. If you're a pedophile. Alright? Because I really... Bruh, you want some crazy shit. What the fuck should I not do? Like, seriously, bruh. Seriously. Like, someone ought to go and do that since you're on crazy shit. Someone ought to do that if you're on crazy shit. Alright? Seriously. BadGuy the artist, needs to take a serious look at himself. Because this dude is an asshole. And if he doesn't work, if he doesn't try to improve himself from that, niggas are never gonna take him serious. Niggas are never gonna like him. This dude's life is gonna be looking sad. Alright? But now, enough about BadGuy. Let me get to the other person that this rant is about. NatsukiN9ne. Now, here's the thing. Why the fuck would you scam someone? No. Look, he pays you for the feature, right? He paid you to do a feature. And then you don't do the feature. Then he starts complaining. Yeah, we know he's going to complain. We know he's going to bitch and moan and whine about it because he's BadGuy the artist. But then you decide, oh, I'm never going to do it then. Well, then again, if you think about it, is that really fair to him? And then you're going to say, you're going to tell him he's not getting his money back. He's not going to get his money back. I just find that to be wrong, okay? No, like, seriously. You're not going to refund the dude because you cannot do his open? Look, just give the dude his money back and then don't talk to dude again or something. Alright? Because at this point, you're on janky shit. Okay? At first, I thought you was on some ego shit, but now you're on janky shit. That's just fucked up. Alright? Like, seriously. And I mean, think of me saying this shit as your homie, even though my opinion of you has gone a little bit over the months because of your ill treatment of me and shit. No, let me just be honest, right? So, for context, history of me and NatsukiN9ne being cool, right? Everyone knows we gotta okay, half of niggas, less than half of niggas, know we gotta collab together on Hurricane Dottie called Last Breath. We gotta collab together. That's the last time we collabed. Okay, I wanted to do another song with you, and you said you was too busy. I said, okay, cool. I asked you again later on. Like, I say weeks later, a month later, something. You're too busy. Every time I ask, you're too busy. I don't even ask that often. You're always too busy. Talking about some busy at the moment, gang. Bruh. You cannot be that busy. I'm sorry, but like, bruh. You too busy to collab with me? And I'm not even all that, but like, still though. I mean, why? No. First, I can believe you're genuinely actually busy. But after a while, it gets to the point where I don't think you're busy at all. I think you're just saying that because you don't want to collab with me. Is that the fucking... Is that really what it is? Because if you don't want to collab with me, you don't have to tell me you're busy. You can just say you don't want to collab with me. I'm sick and tired of dudes not wanting to be honest. And what I really need is y'all to be honest. Okay? What I need... I know. I would be devastated, low-key. Like, NatsukiN9ne. Let me be honest. Let me be honest so you can be honest later on. Take some notes from me. I would be devastated, like absolutely devastated, if you went and told me that you don't want to collab with me. Like, you just don't want to collab with me. I would be devastated. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I would get over it. I'll get over it. I'll get past it. We'd be fine. Okay? What's hurting me even more right now is the fact that you can't even tell me that shit. You want to go and say you're too busy every fucking time and not just say you don't want to collab with me. Okay? You could have, if you said you didn't want to collab, like the first time I asked after we did that last collab, chances are it wouldn't have been a problem anymore. Because by April or May, like first I asked you all the way back in like September or something. Alright, so not even by April or May. by like January, February, March, or something like that, I would be over the shit. I would be over it. I wouldn't be like stuck on this shit. I would be over it. I would be devastated. I would be saddened. But I'm even more hurt right now because you don't want to tell me that. We're supposed to be friends and you're on ego shit. You're on weird shit. Okay? That's what's hurting me. That's what, like, how you just gonna do that? Alright? I don't care what the situation is. Alright? I don't want to have to keep hearing that you're busy every single time. You're always busy. Like, what is it that you want? Are you, I mean, what do you care more about? You care about more about this music and shit? Or do you care about money and shit? Clearly, it seems you care more about money. You care more about going bigger and beyond, getting all the accolades, all the numbers and shit. But like, won't even take your mind off of that to just do another collab with someone who genuinely really wants to work with you again. Alright? And not for money, not for attention. I don't want any of that. I just want to do another song with you because I like your music and everything. I just want to work with you again. I have no ulterior motives. All I want to do is work with you again. And you clearly won't just like, you can't make some sort of opening. You'll make an opening for any other nigga who wants to work with you, but not for me. Alright? That's why I'm appalled. That's what has me appalled. Okay? Seriously. And you better realize that shit. And here's something else. Here's another thing that I have reason to believe. Going off of the history between us. It was April or May 2025. Like around the time after I finished making He's So Based, dropped it on Bandcamp, and then was on his way to streaming. He's So Based dropped. He's So Based was on Bandcamp like just about. He's So Based was on Bandcamp an entire month before it was on streaming. Seriously. So like, you were able to go on the Bandcamp and listen to He's So Based an entire month before you were able to listen to it on Spotify. Whatever. He's So Based made it on. He's So Based was like getting a lot of attention. It was really good. People were loving it. Anyways, it was around this time, April or May 2025, when NatsukiN9ne follows me on Instagram. Now, at this time, NatsukiN9ne is relatively new. Okay, so I didn't even know that we were about to get a Doki Doki Literature Club VR chat wrap or anything. Alright, I mean, we had Toho, we had Azumanga. Okay, we have Toho, we had Azumanga, but Osaka retired and Kagura went inactive. Then we have Data Live, we have Blue Archive, we had Hollow Live, but one of the Hollow Points members turned out to be a pedophile. Amelia Watson turned out to be a pedophile. So that happened. And then Gargor, I'm sorry, not Gargor, Garguapo. Garguapo is based off of Gargor. And Amelia Watson is based off of Amelia Watson. They're based off of Hollow Live VTubers. And that's like their branding or whatever. Hollow Points. Anyways, Garguapo did this whole presidential shit and everything. Like, oh, I'm about to be the president and everything. I'm president now and stuff. And president of the whole VR chat scene and everything. And then after you went and did that, disappeared. Went inactive. Y'all niggas keep going inactive. Stop going inactive. Why I keep going inactive? Stay active. That's how you get around. You go inactive and you're done. That's what you should be. That's what your mindset should be. Going active, it's over. That's what some of y'all niggas need to start thinking about. Okay? When you're reeling people in, you need to be pushing out more content. Okay? if you go inactive at the best time for you to push out more content, if you decide to go inactive there, you're gonna lose a lot of people, and they're likely not gonna come back. Okay? Alright? Like Remy Bands has this thing. We all mad at Remy Bands because Remy Bands won't drop once a month. See, Remy Bands is the prime example of not being able to keep an engaged audience all the time. Remy Bands should be lucky that he still got like thousands of niggas still bumping his shit bumping that shit every day, every time you put something new out. Ought to be lucky. Ought to be lucky. Alright? That's all I have to say about that. Alright? Seriously. Anyways, so we were about to get Doki Doki Literature Club in the virtual underground scene. It was April or May, and NatsukiN9ne followed me. Followed me first. Followed me before I followed her. Anyways, I go to the profile, check it out, and we got this song called Don't Play. You know, don't play, yeah. Chop it, hit his brain, yeah. I kind of forgot the song a little bit. That song was really good though. We got Don't Play, and I'm bumping the shit, right? And I follow you back. I follow NatsukiN9ne back. Then Glow Yuri shows up. Glow Yuri follows me, and then I follow Glow Yuri back. I mean, it was around the time when I was like popping in the virtual underground scene, cause Run It Up was blowing up. The song with Sakuya 4D and Young Osaka / OMG Saka, Run It Up was blowing up. So people were like starting to like people were messing with me basically. Like people was bumping me and everything, and next thing you know, a lot of the newer virtual underground rappers from that time, they ended up following me before I even knew that they were in the scene or anything. They followed me first, like Too Much Roxy. I don't think no Hop Out Yoshino wasn't one of them, but Too Much Roxy was. Keltec Kita. It was a lot of it was like a lot of them who like started popping up around that time, and yeah, they was messing with me before I even knew who they was. I knew who they was quickly because I went to my Instagram. I often check when there's like the red dot on the heart and everything. So yeah. So like I was like popping and stuff. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so and by the way, half of these virtual underground niggas will never want to accept the fact that I was a day one fan. I was a day one fan. Y'all niggas need to accept that. Y'all niggas keep throwing me aside. I'm a day one. Okay? I was your day one fan. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. Okay, so NatsukiN9ne follows me on Instagram. And then we start vibing and stuff. So we do a collab. Last Breath. If you listen to the outro track on He's So Based, the outro track of He's So Based is actually a snippet of Last Breath. And I went and made the whole song, sent it to NatsukiN9ne, and then NatsukiN9ne did her verse, sent it back, and then bam, we got the song together. Now, here's the thing, right? It started off with NatsukiN9ne following me on Instagram, which basically means that NatsukiN9ne was a fan of me. Started off as my fan. Over time, NatsukiN9ne gets all the accolades, right? 2-0 interview, 2-0 features, 2-0 performance, 2-0 song wars, all that shit. Gets all of it. And I'm like, go ahead, go Natsuki, yay, whatever the fuck. I don't know, I'm tired. Basically, like, I'm here rooting for you, right? NatsukiN9ne surpassed me. NatsukiN9ne surpassed me kind of quickly. Okay, a lot of these niggas did. But now it gets to the point where NatsukiN9ne probably thinks that she's better than me, and and no longer has to work with me or anything. I never said you had to work with me, but like NatsukiN9ne must be under some crazy delusion thinking that, oh, she surpassed me. So now she's superior to me and I'm under her. Okay? Like, this is the problem. Y'all care way too much about numbers. You think you're better than someone just because your numbers are higher than theirs. Guess what? Newsflash, bitch, you're not. Okay? I'm not saying that I'm better than you, right? Because I'm not better than nobody. Okay? I'm just where I'm at. I mean, at this point, I say the only niggas making music that I'm better than are the ones that I get compared to when people are so dead set on saying that I'm trash. Once someone said that Miles makes better music than me. Now look, Miles is a really good artist. I think he did a very good job with marketing himself and everything. Like Miles, he did a really good job. As an artist, outside of his music, he's really good. He's really good at what he's doing. But he makes horrible music. Okay? I mean, look. I mean, his songs are laughable. Okay? Miles is mainly like a comedy rapper, right? And his songs are laughable. They're random, though. They're offbeat. They make no sense. They don't rhyme. I mean, seriously, anyone who's like looking for serious music will never be able to. You can't listen to Miles for that. All right, you can't listen to Miles music the same way you listen to like I don't know, any music. Like my music, for example. Like me, I really take this shit seriously and I put a lot of effort into it. And that's how you know it's different, because I'm putting effort into it. Mom, like I put effort into the music, into the art. Miles puts his effort into the marketing, presenting himself, blowing up, being up there on the internet and everything. Miles puts effort into the artistry and the marketability and everything else. He doesn't put effort into the music. And he doesn't have to put effort into the music. Okay? Because, like, he went and got himself out there and he wasn't really putting effort into the music. And at the time, it's like, oh, you know what? What we really need right now is a rapper who's just gonna give us the shit that, a rapper who's actually going to try to give us the shit, that the horrible shit that we hear every day on the radio and everything. Give us music that's actually bad on purpose. That's what we need right now. And then Miles was sitting there listening to Panic at the Disco, and he was like, "Ooh, what if I put on a ski mask and conceal my identity and become Miles, and then make exactly the music that they want to hear? Horrible music. There we go. Now we got Miles, right?" And that's kind of like how I see it being. But Miles is a very decent dude. He's a very good dude. He's just not good at making music. But he's a really good dude. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not calling Miles' music trash or anything. Okay? I don't have to. But I do have some good. I do like a lot of his songs. But like, I would never take inspiration from the dude. Anyways, but back to me though, right? Now as in with my music can be better than a lot of music that my music ends up getting compared to by haters who are dead set on saying that my music is trash when it's clearly not. How you gonna insult something that I put a lot of effort into? You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of effort into it. You can't just go and insult it, okay? That's like that's like you walk up to the dudes who make 2K and call it trash. That's a horrible example. I don't care. I'm not a fan of 2K. Niggas love 2K. I'm not a fan of 2K. Alright? Plus, 2K26, I feel like 2K26 was not as good as 2K25. No, because it's like the games just progressively get worse, in my opinion. So I need a better example. But if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. You're just gonna go, my music is like my livelihood and stuff like that. Like, you go and insult my art, it's like, I'm gonna get offended by that because why are you insulting my art that I really put a lot into? I put my heart and my soul and my blood in it and everything, just for you to go and insult it for no reason but to satisfy yourself. How are you just gonna do such a thing? Alright? That's what it is. Alright? But you know what? Nowadays, I don't let that shit get to me because you're saying this shit over the internet. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying my music is trash, you saying that in the comment section of YouTube or whatever, I already know that you don't got a job or a hobby or anything. This is the only thing that you do in life. That's what fulfills you, is calling my shit trash. That's what makes you feel good. And in that case, you live a sad life. You on the internet being a hater and everything, you live a sad life. That's all. That's all, right? But back to the NatsukiN9ne thing, right? So NatsukiN9ne goes from being, NatsukiN9ne kind of just started out being a fan of me and everything, being my fan and everything, for like, I say a short time. Then she surpasses me, and now it's like, oh, she thinks she's better than me and stuff. Alright? She thinks that I'm just not good enough to do another collab with her or something, just because you surpassed me and everything. That's why, like, and that's my issue. Okay? My issue with Doki World is that y'all are not about the music. Y'all are characters from a video game about poems, and you're from a video game, a visual novel about poems, and yet you're not about the music or the art or anything. How? How does that make any sense? You're more about the money. How are you going to be more about the money? And you're from a game that's completely free. If Dan Silvato wasn't about the money, you shouldn't be about the money. So what the fuck is your problem? NatsukiN9ne, fuck Sayori, went in, like, I don't get y'all. I don't get anybody who's in the virtual underground scene, because all they really care about is money, fame, stats, other trivial shit, but not enough about the music. Okay? And as long as you don't care about the music, that's an issue. As long as you don't care about the music, that's an issue. Alright, so like, what time is it? Damn. Okay, just for like the sake of my sanity right now, I'm uploading everything. But just for the sake of my sanity, I should probably just go ahead and say I'm done here, right? For the sake of my sanity. Alright. If anyone who if any of y'all is offended from this video, I'm sorry, anyone from the virtual underground scene, if you're offended from this video because I practically implied that I was talking about everyone in the scene, okay, I'm not really talking about everyone in the scene. Let me clear that up. I mean, I'm frustrated with everyone in the scene because right now, earlier I saw some shit, it infuriated me, and that's why I'm making this rant video, because I feel as if everybody is on some kind of bullshit. But pretty soon I will, or maybe like right now I will have reminded myself that not everybody is on bullshit. But I still feel like everybody is while I'm doing this rant. So don't be too offended unless I called you out by name for some messed up shit. Like, if I didn't give you a shout out, if I didn't mention you in a positive connotation, you better worry. Alright? Seriously. I mean, I'm not saying you better worry or nothing. What I'm trying to say is, if I didn't mention you in a positive light, then, well, go ahead and be offended. Alright? But while you're sitting there and being offended, make sure that you take some notes so I don't have to go and mention you in a negative way again. Seriously, all you want is more negativity. Go for positivity. Alright? Like, you, niggas in the restaurant underground scene will get so upset over someone talking bad about them, but I'm talking bad about you over some shit that's true. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say don't get upset. You're free to get upset because I'm talking bad about you. But you don't want me talking bad about you. So please work on yourself so I don't have to talk bad about you. And if I talked bad about you, I won't have to do it again. Work on yourself so that's the situation. BadGuy, I don't know about BadGuy. I don't think BadGuy the artist will ever get it at all. Alright? And until NatsukiN9ne comes down from this ego trip of hers or whatever, I don't think she's gonna get it. I actually feel like she's on an ego trip or something. I feel like a lot of niggas is on ego trips and everything. So until y'all come down from that, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at all. Alright? But that's all I gotta say. I'm tired. I'm evidently tired. I keep saying the same shit over and over again. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. But that's it for my video. That's it. I'm out. Y'all know what it is. And if y'all ain't listened to Akira Storm yet, go ahead and listen to Akira Storm. Okay? Like, seriously, if you can pirate the album that easily, because the album is actually on SoulSeek. There's like ways of getting the album on SoulSeek. I mean, pretty soon right now, if you enter Akira Storm, it might not show up. Alright, but like you can go on to SoulSeek a little bit later. Like give it about a week or something. And the album is gonna be there. Lyric files gonna be there. Metadata, everything gonna be there. You can download it and then excuse me. You can download it and then you got the whole entire album and you don't have to pay for it. If you can do that, you better listen to my album. If that's an option, you better listen to my album and try and understand the shit that I'm saying in it. It's not that much I'm asking you. Because you'll listen to any other album. Okay? But you won't listen to mine. Alright? Last thing I'm trying to hear is a dude say that Drake's album Maid of Honor was better than Akira Storm. Nobody liked Maid of Honor. The best thing about Maid of Honor was the album cover. The album cover was the only good thing about Maid of Honor. Okay? Like, how Drake gonna go and drop 3 albums in one day? Only one of the albums was good. The rest of the day was entirely bloated. It was a Friday, too. So you kind of just bloated everybody's Friday to drop 3 albums at the same time. And only one of them was good. I only listened to one of them. I only listened to Iceman. Iceman was a good one. I didn't listen to the other 2 because I just didn't feel like it. I was anticipating Iceman. I wasn't anticipating those other 2 albums that I just didn't feel like listening to. And that's a good thing. Because those other 2 albums were not that good. Habibi was mid. Maid of Honor was trash. But look, what I'm trying to say is, how you going to listen to Maid of Honor over Akira Storm? And, well, that just makes no sense at all. Alright? You're going to pay to listen to a bad album, but not listen to what I feel like is a good album for free? I don't fucking know what else to say. Oh, whoops. Knocked over the case I was standing up on. All I'm gonna say is this. Go listen to my album, right? Cause it's about time y'all niggas stopped hating on me and sleeping on me, and y'all started showing me support. Okay? I ain't get no motherfucking 2-0 interview or nothing. I ain't get no interview from them. I ain't get no performance or any kind of exclusive whatsoever with them. Alright? Cause them niggas are on bullshit. What the fuck? The we saw, them niggas are on bullshit. So, I ain't ever get nothing from them. But, like, it's about time y'all stopped sleeping on me. It's about time y'all woke up and stopped sleeping on me. Alright? Because, I don't know, just stop sleeping on me. Go ahead, check out my music. My new music. Whew. Check out my new music. And then, I'm telling you, just go check out my music. That's all I gotta say. My new shit. My new shit. If you think the shit from then was so bad, go check out my new shit. I also just dropped a new song called Remy Shut the Fuck Up. Otherwise known as Sweet Dreams. It's a remake. I mean, not a remake. It's a remix of Janice Shut the Fuck Up by Drake off of Iceman. I love that song. I loved Janice. I love that song so much to the point where I went and did my own version of it where I talk about like my issues and stuff. So it's on SoundCloud right now. This might be the one time it's on SoundCloud before Bandcamp is severed. But since it's on SoundCloud, I want y'all to go listen to it. I mean, oh yeah, and shouts out. I want to give a shout out to Sonico Spazzin for, you know, like I haven't seen Sonico Spazzin since I say September 2025. I haven't seen Sonico Spazzin since then, because that was around the time of the Live for Yui live stream and then all the other stuff. And I ain't seen Sonico Spazzin since then. And now it's Sonico Spazzin archive and everything. But shouts out to Sonico Spazzin for like showing love and everything. It's funny because I'm pretty sure I dissed a bunch of niggas that you mess with, right? But still, shouts out to Sonico Spazzin for showing love. And then, shouts out to Shiroko Rax for actually showing love. Shiroko Rax ain't heard the new song yet, but Shiroko Rax showed love when I played songs like, when I played him songs like Bahamas and a couple of other songs off of Akira Storm. Like, Shiroko Rax showed love and everything. So, shouts out to Shiroko Rax. Alright. I mean, just shouts out to, though, like, if you in the virtual underground scene and you show me love and you mess with me, you bumping me, then shouts out to you. If you sleeping on me, then wake the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. And shouts out to everyone in the Otacore scene, the scene I'm in currently. But that's it. A little bit more of a serious video. I'm out. Peace.